Hey guys, Trainer DC here, coming at you with another video. We have a brand new Pokemon Winds and Waves leak slash rumor to go over today. This time around, talking about a brand new regional variant that might be introduced in the games that will also be getting a brand new regional evolution. So this is coming from Central Leaks, who is quoting Icy Boy 33. I'm not familiar with Icy Boy 33, and I looked through their posts, and a lot of their posts are just color swapping, creating their own custom shinies. But more recently, as over the past few months, they've started to post finds from the beta of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and have seemed to kind of turn into somewhat of a leaker since then. And now they're posting here that apparently we will be getting a brand new Psyduck regional variant that is going to be an Ice Psychic type in Pokemon Winds and Waves, going on to say it will also get two brand new regional evolutions, thus turning it into a 3-stage line. And you can see there's an image accompanying this leak here, and essentially it's a Galarian Meowth with a Psyduck face on it, evolving into a Berserker with a Psyduck face on it, evolving into a bigger Berserker with a Psyduck face on it. Essentially what they're trying to say here, as they just detailed in the text above, is we're going to get a regional variant for Psyduck that's going to be an Ice Psychic type. It's going to evolve into a brand new Pokemon that's going to evolve into yet another brand new Pokemon. So first and foremost, let's just talk about the idea of Psyduck getting a regional form in general. Then we'll get into the validity of this. I think the idea of Psyduck getting a regional variant is fine. I mean, I think Psyduck is one of the Gen 1 Pokemon that desperately needs something. Golduck is fine, but quite frankly, it's kind of forgettable. Like, there's not all that much going for it. Like, it's a great design. I love Golduck, don't get me wrong, but from a standpoint of there's 1,025 Pokemon now, there's really nothing making Golduck stand out from a Pokemon like Persian, for example, right? So I think giving Psyduck something new here is going to be a refresh for that Pokemon line, and as we know, almost every single Generation 1 line at this point has gotten a revisit, minus a select few. If I can find them, I'll put them up on screen, but Psyduck and Golduck are one of the lines that haven't been revisited here. I think an Ice Psychic type is a good typing for a Psyduck. I think seeing it go from a Water Psychic to Ice Psychic is interesting here. Maybe the frigid temperatures of the island it's living on have made it freeze up, and instead of being a Water type, it's now an Ice Psychic type, and because of that, it now evolves into two brand new Pokemon, a 2nd stage and a 3rd stage. Before we get into the validity of this, the other thing I wanted to talk about here is I think this is interesting from the standpoint of regional variants and where they stand within the Pokemon franchise, because something I was curious about going into Winds and Waves is, coming off of Scarlet and Violet, we only got 2 regional variants in Paldean Wooper and then the 3 Paldean Tauroses. We didn't get any other regional forms for other Pokemon because we saw Paradox Pokemon be a way to highlight old Pokemon. We saw Convergent Species as another way to highlight old Pokemon. So I was curious going into Winds and Waves how they would handle this. Would they move on completely from regional variants? Would there be a select few? Would they highlight Convergent Species more? But it seems like they're going back to how they treated regional variants in Generation 8, and that is that we're getting a brand new regional variant with a brand new line attached to it. I know Paldean Wooper evolves into Clodsire, which is a, new evolution for that Pokemon, but this is taking this a step further with a multi-stage evolutionary line coming from a single stage regional variant, which is something we haven't seen before. What I mean by this is, in the past when we've gotten regional variants, we got a Pokemon like Yamask to Runerigus, right? We got these single stage brand new regional variants like your Quillfish to your Overquills, but this is the first time we would have a multi-stage line come from that. We've never seen a new evolution to a regional variant with another new evolution on top of that, so I think this would be something rather interesting to see in Pokemon Winds and Waves. Now, the last thing I want to talk about here is the validity of this rumor, and as I said before, I don't know who Icy Boy 33 is. Looking through their account, they've posted some interesting leaks from the data mine of Scarlet and Violet, but I don't see them having this grandiose track record when it comes to leaks. So because of that, I would take this with a massive grain of salt. I don't know if this is something that's valid. I don't know if this is something that's actually going to come true in Pokemon Winds and Waves, but the fact of the matter is here that Centro is highlighting it, and I know Centro has been wrong before with some of the stuff they've posted on their account, but the fact is that they're highlighting it here means that we need to at least take a look at this, because there's been a lot of rumors out there for Winds and Waves that I could tell you right off the bat are not real. There's a lot of rumors I've been reading recently ability for Winds and Waves that I'm looking at. I'm like, that'd be really cool, but it's clearly not real because the source has no validity behind it, and no one who has a track record is talking about this. But the fact that Central is highlighting it here doesn't add credibility to Icy Boy themselves, but it does make this a rumor slash potential leak that we do need to keep our eyes on and pay attention to here. Anyways, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. What do you guys think about the potential of a regional variant for Psyduck being an Ice and Psychic type? Do you like that typing for a regional Psyduck, or would you like something more unique than it going from a water to an ice type? Do you like the concept of it getting two brand new regional variants? Bye bye Golduck, we're evolving into a brand new Pokemon and then evolving yet again into another brand new Pokemon. Do you like that direction for a regional Psyduck, or would you prefer to see a regional Golduck go alongside with this potential Ice Psychic type Psyduck? If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this from Trainer DC. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.